for you tonight as well, ladies and gentlemen, but we don't have time for that. We gotta get started with our opening match of the evening. Wrestling fans, are you ready? Together, they are the Lost Boys!
Capacity crowd here tonight. We are live. The LVAC, Ian Riccaboni, Mike Midman calling the action. Steelstacks Showdown 2.
And for wrestling fans joining us around the world, great to be here this evening at the famed Steelstacks in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I am Mike Midman, being joined by none other than Ring of Honor and AEW Ian Riccaboni. Ian, great to be here, and what a night of professional wrestling action we have here tonight. We're going to start things off with an 8-man tag team match, and then coming up a little later on, a long-time friend of mine, part of the Samoan dynasty, none other than Arthur Jr.
A lot to look forward to, like you said, Mike.
And again, for wrestling fans joining us around the world, welcome to IWTV and LVAC professional wrestling action. And how do you like that entrance?
Incredible. The Cyberhawks returning to action as a trio.
Danjerhawk Thvnderhawk and Razerhawk, the Cyberhawk!
And we're so glad to see the Cyberhawks back. In the blue is Thunderhawk, in the red Danjerhawk, the yellow Razerhawk, of course. Thunderhawk, the newest member of the Cyberhawks. Mike, not to be confused with the roller coaster over at Dorney Park.
And they'll be taking on the very tough team of the Lost Boys.
We have Ethan Promise. He is in the blue. Oh goodness, he's currently, and this is, Promise is a student over at Lehigh. I'm sure if the dean of students saw that kind of behavior, Promise wouldn't be a student for very much longer.
And as you know, Ian, this is a very tough position for the referee to be in. It's hard enough to keep control of the action in a singles match, let alone when you've got an 8-man tag team match. A lot to keep your eyes on at one time. A very, very tough task for this young referee.
And we have 4 great young stars on each side. We're going to start things off here. Ryan Rise starting it off.
And there is the bell. We kick off the action. And Cyberhawks trying to work the crowd, trying to get this crowd, a capacity crowd, in attendance here tonight on their side.
Oh, Ryan Rise.
Not the way you wanted to start it off.
No, just a little quicker on the draw with Thunderhawk. It's Rise.
And there's
here.
that arm bar putting the pressure on the right arm of Blue Mask.
Thunderhawk here. Ooh!
And turning things around.
Certainly is. Nice
Arm drag, takedown.
And look at the speed of Thunderhawk here, Mike.
And that is the key. Wow. Look at that.
Sling blade.
And already, Ian, you are seeing the speed, the quickness, the agility of Blue Mask.
And nice double Irish whip. And look at the continuity here. We wondered, Mike, we talked before we came on the air, the Thunderhawk in blue. Ooh! And in yellow is Razerhawk. We wonder what kind of continuity they have putting the team back together.
Well, so far they've showed great. Oh, he blocked that
And
to the midsection, and there's a kick. And Yellow Mask with a mighty chop.
And quick tags.
There goes that tag. In comes Red Mask.
This is Danjerhawk.
What are we seeing here? Look at that.
Great combination, Danjerhawk. And there is Razerhawk, two former Young Lion
Going
Cup
for
winners.
the pins, count of two.
And right now we have Ethan Promise, who is in trouble here. We talked about he's a student at nearby Lehigh University. He makes the tag. In comes Miles Penn, the impeccable Miles Penn, a self-given nickname. Mike, what do you think about the confidence to give yourself that kind of nickname?
Well, it does take a certain amount of confidence. Up, a scoop slam, going back, not to be, into the ropes, leapfrog, again into the ropes, and look at that.
Beautiful Hurricane Rana into a drop kick.
Hurricane Rana to perfection. And you know, you got to be impressed already, Ian, with the speed, the agility, the quickness, and the unity.
Cover there after the moonsault too. Absolutely, there's been about a 3-year layoff for the Cyberhawk team, red, yellow, and blue, as a tag made for the first time. Into the ring comes the Pyro Prince, Junie Underwood. Junie's from North Carolina, and on the other side, we're seeing Mantequilla. Oh.
And you know, when you do a tactic like that, that's just meant to get the goat, to get inside your opponent's head. That's all.
Now, Mike, back in 1982, there was a young man who wore yellow and black in the cape. His name was Tiger Mask. I remember he electrified the crowds down at Ag Hall.
He certainly did. He certainly did.
And when you wear a cape and you got this kind of gear, you better be ready to electrify the fans. Mantequilla is.
And look at that speed.
Into that wristlock takeover. Middle rope, wow. Do you think the Lost Boys underestimated the Cyberhawks and Mantequilla a little bit here?
100% they did it. And you know, you talked about those good old days in 1982. I was proud to be a part of the then WWF. And some great matches with Tiger Mask and many, many more big names.
And we're seeing the tag in, and this is the tradition, the proud heritage of pro wrestling in the Lehigh Valley. We're so glad the LVAC has, oh goodness, and this is reminiscent.
And now things out of hand.
Yeah.
All 8 wrestlers. It is a Pier 6 brawl, a Donnybrook inside that ring. And again, as I warned everyone, the referee, at least for the moment, has lost control of this match. Very hard to control an 8-man tag team contest.
Certainly is.
A right to the jaw and a knee lift. And I say Red Mask in some trouble.
Certainly is. Off the ropes. It's Miles Penn with the advantage here. Into the corner. Penn now following up. No one home. Diversion.
And there's that elbow from the outside.
Danjerhawk trying to fight out of a bad situation. Now down on the outside. It's with 4 against 1. Danjerhawk hanging in. Oh!
And look at that.
Ethan Promise with the hand plant. Miles Penn and the Lost Boys. To me, though, wrestling is about the wins and losses, the money and the miles, Mike. You win the match, you get more money. If I'm the Lost Boys, I'm not wasting that kind of time showing off.
No, and that could come back to haunt me later on in the contest. But I will say, it's very difficult position on this floor. Very, very hard floor here at the Music Fest Cafe and the Steelstacks. What a slam.
And that's Penn and a tag made. In comes Ryan Rise. And a tag made behind the referee, and it is Ethan Promise. And now comes Junie Underwood. The Lost Boys all getting a shot in. Ooh, Mantequilla breaking
in for the save.
And this is reminiscent of those matches where you see the Wild Samoans at that time 1 and 2 with young Samula ringside when things would just get so out of hand.
And I had the pleasure working with the Wild Samoans and the whole Samoan dynasty many, many times throughout the years. Oh, and right to the small, to the head. And I'll tell you, we've got some great matches coming up with the fans throughout the world on IWTV are seeing some incredible action in this opening tag team contest.
They certainly are, and that's what's been amazing about LVAC. These big events, you never know who is going to be here, who will show up as a tag is made to Ryan Rise, and they're just taunting the Thunderhawks, bringing...
Not a good spot to be.
Oh, straight jacket into the forearms. Oh, goodness. Double back suplex, cover here.
Going for the pin, 2.5. And earlier, Ian, at the special meet and greet, great to see some longtime friends of the Godfather and D'Lo Brown and Ron Simmons.
Tag made, what a nice event that was. That is in large part the great athletes, the attraction, the spectacle. And the Lost Boys know they have a huge opportunity in front of this capacity crowd here to pick up the biggest win of their career by far.
And they've got to isolate him. They've got to keep him away from making the tag. Under almost.
Wow, great push up. Tag is made. In comes Razerhawk. Wow, double stomp.
And look at that.
And Razerhawk. Ooh. And knee right through the chest. That's how critical that tag made was. They couldn't isolate Danjerhawk, the red mask man. And instead, it's now Razerhawk with an opportunity to end things here, Mike.
On the top rope and looking. What a kick! What a kick! He said, "You want to mess around? Well, that's for you."
2 for the price of 1. Hooks the leg. 2. Oh!
And the referee signaling only a 2 count. You can't get much closer than that, Ian.
Absolutely not. Right on the doorstep where the Cyberhawks. And we have Razerhawk in now, looking to end things. We're looking for a gory special, perhaps made famous by Gory Guerrero. Ben smartly dropping that center of gravity.
And a right to the jaw.
Oh, and a nice tag.
From behind.
Oh,
going for a ride.
Oh, wow, cradle flare. Oh, what is this? Like they're gonna launch Promise. Oh, they call that s'mores galore. Cover. All 4 men. Stack them up. 2. I'm with you. This referee, she has her work cut out for her here tonight.
You know, really, in a match like this, you need to have 2 referees. You've got 8 wrestlers. There's no way to keep your eyes all the time on the action. You need 2 referees for a match like this.
That's what the great Gorilla Monsoon always used to say when he...
My friend.
Absolutely.
My dear friend.
And we see the newest member of the Cyberhawks get ready to fly. Thunderhawk. Oh, he shut down.
And he got a knee. He got that knee.
Ryan Rise. But
through the ropes. Through the ropes.
And you want to talk about Tiger Mask, that's the move he perfected.
I saw that many, many times.
Oh, it's Miles Penn, the impeccable.
Over the top rope, what if on to the concrete floor. A devastating maneuver. And that is the kind of move, Ian, that will cause permanent injury.
And I don't know if we're done, Mike. 8th at Promise. Climbing to the top.
You know, this is the kind of match, if you blink, you miss something.
Right. Oh, look at Thunderhawk and 8th at Promise trying to negotiate.
And look at they both flip onto the floor, and all 8 wrestlers stretched out outside of the ring.
Oh, and Promise and Thunderhawk are both back to their feet. Spear! 8th at Promise planted.
And the referee is tolling the count.
And we're seeing some movement here. Thunderhawk able to get.
Yeah, I think he wants to tag the referee.
Oh, yes.
That's how out of it he is.
And Judy Underwood going to the wrong corner. Thunderhawk here.
And now a 2-on-1 special. Oh, he caught that boot coming in.
Oh, looking for the monkey flip. Instead, it is Underwood. Palm strike.
And another right. On the top strand of the rope, going up high. Oh, look at this.
Second rope on the inside.
Looking for that suplex from the ropes. Getting that height.
Handed by Bob Orton Jr. But it is Razerhawk able to scoot out of the way. And there's Danjerhawk.
A massive kick and turning things around.
It is Danjerhawk who's putting himself in danger here. He's got his back to Underwood. What could they possibly have in mind?
They're planning something.
Oh,
they're going to launch him.
Oh, and Montekia.
There's a kick.
Montekia with the double choke slam. And wait a minute, this is.
Whoa! From the top rope.
That's the Planet Eater. Cover.
1, 2, 3, and there are your winners. And what an incredible victory for the Cyberhawks.
And what a great bout that was to kick things off. Mike Mittman, I'm going to go and try and get a word backstage with the Cyberhawks. We have a special guest coming in.
And I'm looking forward to that. Wrestling legend, wrestling great, Veda Scott.
Absolutely. Bethlehem's own. Mike, I'm going to leave you in great hands. And as we prepare for our next contest, Mike, I'll be right back. I'm going to try and go backstage with the winners.
All right. We've got plenty more coming up all night long right here on IWTV. And for wrestling fans around the world joining us, some great action yet to come on this fantastic card of LVAC Professional Wrestling.